Hello everyone, I'm CNTier. This is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, of which I was a backer. This dagger has a very short range. Ooh, but that enemy is full of experience points to level me up with. Bats. Ooh, I can go up. So I can't make it over that way. Wait. Okay, now I'm confused. So, I need the archives. That's where I need it. It's just a quarter circle forward. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think it not have the magic ability to randomly go through walls. Well, I don't know what that is, but I want it. I also need some HP. I'm not really exploring more there until I learn how to jump higher. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so the ability to do that with daggers is cool and all. I think I'm gonna switch to the whip for its reach. Maybe I should go with the short sword. Let's use this waystone. Let's see how this works. Okay, so it does bring me back here, which is exactly what I was wanting. Quests. Okay, so that I can report back.
Have you learned anything new? Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Good work. Here's your reward.
I like their little quest tracker thingy at the top. Okay. So I'm going to need more stuff there. Why is the vibrator in my controller very slowly going? Okay. Ooh, I got a melting skull. Looks eerier from melting. And a small webbing. A village key. Okay. So wait. Yeah. There's a rusted ring. Okay, so this will give more mind, but less constitution. But more... Wait. More defense? I'm confused about... This ring says Def 2, Mind 1. Def 1, Con 1. I don't know why that's not affecting defense. Okay, whatever. I imagine I have use for rings.
Are you eating properly? What are we transmuting this time?
Well, I would be eating properly, except I can't actually prepare any food. I do like the idea, though, that you just make every single piece of food and it, like, has some good benefits. Okay, I can make a rapier. Let's make a pelicus.
I'll go with this.
Yeah, let's go ahead and create and equip this.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay, I don't have enough iron to make an odachi. I do have enough bronze for a dull blade. Oh, I can make this with my 8-bit coin. Oh, okay, I can make a lot of these with that. Oriel Rhyme boots. Boots imbued with an ice deity, used by a heroine who saved her homeland. Greatsword containing the power of dawn. Blood-soaked boots that with all the force of the falling sky. Alchemical shoes designed for guests both welcome and not. Shield weapon. A weapon that functions as a shield. Encrypted orchid. Xcode. Hikari. A sword that purifies evil with its divine light. Moonwake. Moonlight shaped into a blade, reflecting the heart's true self. A sword imbued with strange powers gives strength in times of need. So I imagine this weapon's attack increases the lower your HP. Use sword. A certain ruler of the universe's sword. Its power has faded. A mysterious broken longsword, the Red Beast's Edge, fused together with the magic crystal curse. A strange rod from another world, the jewel emits a magical light. Crafted by an orc warlord forged in hellfire, the Deathbringer. That's a heck of a name. Okay, so that's a club, that's a rapier. Rapier? Huh. Claw of Own Meraki. Weapon forged by souls seeking purification. Blood grinder. A cruel and bloody sword of death, merciless upon the flesh. A weapon that crushes opponents and ushers in silence. There's a sculptor's chisel. Black Dragon's Ode. A weapon made of a black dragon who fell in love with a fairy. Interesting. With her last breath, she imbues this weapon with her soul. Renee's Requiem. Ambivalence is so that's a firearm. This is a whip. A whip bound by powers of darkness. Charge it to release its light. I kind of want to make this because it looks like it's really cool.
Ooh, I like it.
A safe ring. A ring that sacrifices attack power to increase defense. This requires a ring and an iron. And I can make rings from bronze. Okay, so there's a lot of different stats going on in some of these. Let's make this.
I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it.
Johannes, can you tell me more about what happened 10 years ago?
Ooh, I too would like to know.
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemist's research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons. So they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality.
Uh-huh.
But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
Let's actually go hit up the... Actually, you know what? No, I want to go... Okay, so first of all... Excuse me. The journal is telling me about this. So that's back, forwards, X. So surprise gift I have a little bit towards. Now I have this weapon G swords. Okay, so this functions as a great sword. I want to go ahead and equip the encrypted orchid now because oh man, it's a friggin' sweet pink lightsaber. How is that not the best? Yes, I will absolutely take this ridiculous, preposterous weapon.
Remember not to rely too heavily on the shards.
That is going to be your general thought process, isn't it? So I can buy rings. Oh man, I could buy thick glasses now if I really wanted them. I'm gonna buy this circlet.
Is this right? Many thanks.
I like the fact that they have an equip on that like menu option. Okay, so I want to buy some waystones. And I want to buy a few potions to make up for my incredible ineptitude. And let's buy some flour.
Thank you. I'll be here if you need me.
Yep, I didn't expect you to go anywhere.
Oh, hello. I hope you're ready to loosen those purse strings. I'd rather keel over and die than spend another moment in a living hell like this one.
Oh, don't say that.
Elf ears and ooh, I've certainly got a look going on. Almost that headpiece kind of reminds me of the Infinity Gauntlet a little bit.
Never you mind me, young lady. What's your name? I'm Susie.
Miriam, is there anything I can do to help?
Well, I do enjoy a good meal, but I can't remember the names of the dishes I like.
I'll help you figure it out. I promise.
That's an interesting form of senility. Craving a portable snack. Bring Susie a portable snack. She says it's perfect for when you feel peckish. I see.
I suppose I'll stick around and wait a little while longer.
Okay, I have a quest to give an old lady some rice balls. Why not? I don't think I have enough rice for it, but
It's good to see you. What are we transmuting this time?
we are not transmuting these. We're seeing if there's any food we can prepare. So this requires me to actually get some rice. Man. Oh, man. I'm planning on eating lunch after I finish this recording this episode. And this is making me hungry. Ooh, I have an egg. I can make some pasta. My Chinese noodles use baking soda instead. Oh, boy.
Oh, about the castle. It may not be much help, but let me tell you what I know. The castle itself was summoned from hell, demons and all. But the site it rests on is where the Alchemists Guild once lay. So you may find traces of our facilities intermingled with the rest.
Now that you mention it, I do remember seeing an area dedicated to the study of Eastern mysticism.
Yes, and another of us was researching how to create giant organisms.
Why?
Anyway, just be mindful of the facility's existence. The knowledge may keep you out of harm's way while you explore.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, let's go hit up the save room. Interesting. There's a partial moon in the background. I don't know if that's indicative of anything. Oh, that's cool. It has like additional damage effects because it's a lightsaber. Like, those add up, but... Okay, I grant you that's probably overkill. Hey, I got some tomatoes, though. Actually, let's equip... No, that's not how you equip shards. Let's summon a bat. I don't think there's any real reason to come up here. Okay, so that's how that one works. I didn't get tomatoes. What a pity. Tomatoes are not my favorite thing, but I certainly have come around on them since I was a kid. I did not like tomatoes as a kid, but they have their uses, and I enjoy their application as an adult much more. I like the sound of the crazy things. I wonder why all the statues are facing away from the bridge. It's an interesting choice. That divot in the thing there is a little uncomfortable. I mean, I might as well pick up the small webbing. Wait, how does this... I feel like I'm missing something about this bat spell. Oh. The thing was the enemies were not fully formed and therefore were invulnerable. So if you don't go too quickly, you can give them a good what's for. I like the idea of learning techniques by opening the books. Oh. Ooh, he drops a longsword. That's nice. I know that this weapon probably will not carry me through the entire game, but it certainly feels nice to have right now, and I am enjoying it tremendously. Oh, ghosts can just drop stuff? That's cool. I know there's a divot there and I don't know what. Oh. What are you? DXO1764. Whilst attempting to create my homunculus, I discovered a strange formation of white crystal growing on the subject. What is it? A sign at long last that my studies are progressing? I must observe it diligently and learn all I can. CXH1764. I don't know that dating scheme. The crystal I discovered appears to be multiplying. Slowly, its corruption spreads through the cadaver I chose as a subject. It is a marvelous substance, neither entirely a liquid nor solid. As soon as I have enough, I shall begin experiments to discover its other properties. Well, that's great. I'm happy to find a save room, don't get me wrong, but I feel a little silly that I just wandered past it the first time, but that's the thing you run into with games like this. How indeed. How do those arms even have that much blood in them? I do not know what's going on there. I failed to hit the jump button in time. Wait, is this a... Oh, I got a melting bone. Excellent. You're not hitting me. Good. Loot that I can make potions from. This is an interesting thing that I'm actually kind of having to deal with a little bit in the game that I'm trying to make. The money is indicated as G, which, yeah, it's gold, right? Your coins are gold. Any crafting that requires gold should be able to use coins. Should just, like, cost money, right? So the fact that if I look in alchemy notes, if I look in here, gold right here, mercury and dark matter, I can literally just acquire gold coins. Like, why do I need to make gold this way as a separate crafting material? It's one of those things that's kind of a weird little disconnect, because money and crafting materials aren't the same thing, even though technically they're being called the same substance. It's not a particular critique of this game by any means. It's just how it works, but it is a bit of a peculiarity and kind of an interesting thing to think about. Ooh, I can take the circlet with different things to make different circlets. That's cool. But anyway, so that's just something I wanted to comment on, just because it's one of those oddities that just kind of exists, and there's like, you either have to like just accept that that inconsistency is going to be there, which I think is just kind of the easiest solution, or you have to get very creative to be able to make arguments that you're going to do something different. Well, I guess I killed him. I got a lion mane. That's exciting. Okay. The Garden of Silence. Music immediately begins playing. I don't trust whatever this is. I like the arrow in my head. So this is another oddity. You actually have to hold this at like a 45-degree angle to be able to shoot partially down. No, I don't have enough. Wait, what? Techniques? No. Archive techniques. Force Blast. Oh, it has a core circle. Okay, that's cool. How did I discover that? There's like, okay, so I'm holding straight down right now, and I do a horizontal swipe. I hold down and forward, and I do a downward swipe. It's an interesting way that the controls work. That's just a vertical shaft. Okay, I'm not doing anything with that. Right, that shoots fireballs. Remembering what my buttons do.
Fancy a ride, milady?
Why? Are you offering one?
I could take you someplace most interesting. The rub, of course, is that obstacle standing squarely in our path. See?
I doubt I would be able to push it aside.
A shame you don't have a giant hand. Ah, the wild and crazy things one could do with a giant hand.
I'm sorry, but this is just like, I understand the context of the game, but now I'm just thinking about like just having an enormous hand. Just like, that's really, really, really funny. Just like think of Bruce Banner just hulking out with one hand. It's like one enormous hand. It's like, what? A shame you don't have a giant hand. It's just like, what? Where did that come from? You know what I mean? Oh well. What's over here? Pigs and stuff. Okay, what's up? Several months have passed since I wandered into the castle. I have managed to survive thus far by rummaging through treasure chests without the monsters taking notice. Will I find something palatable today? For once, I'd like to crack a chest open and find a mouth-watering hunk of meat. What the heck have I wandered into here? Have I just walked it back into Curse of the Moon? Oh, that's max HP up. That's cool. Oh, that guy does not like bats. Those animations are not meant to go together. I have a lot of Moko weed. I don't know exactly what that is, but I have a lot of it now. Okay. This takes me upstairs. Have some bats. I love that death sound effect. It's I don't know. I want to say it's goofy, but in like a good way, you know? Whoa. Since when can I summon giant bats? Orbital wheel. Okay, so this is Lance weapons. Create a defensive barrier by spinning your spear. So, okay, there's a chest up. Find healing item R? Oh, that's an alchemy recipe. This room feels
Stop right there.
uncomfortable.
I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah, and what am I to make of you?
Zangetsu, right?
Me? I am your execution.
Wow. And I Waystone out of here. Nope. Summoning bats does not seem useful here. Yeah, he totally got me. Note to self, don't go up there. I'm so totally not ready to fight him. Yes, you can. Okay, so the real question is, how much progress did I just lose? Because I imagine it just reloaded me, right? A lot. Okay. So this is one thing that I know is going to annoy the ever-living snot at, about this game to me. Something like Hollow Knight, which I've been playing a good bit on the weekends. Because its save system, its game over handling is not save based. It's built into the core of the game. You don't lose progress when you die. In a game like this, you lose progress when you die. And the thing that I dislike most about that is forgetting what progress I had done. Like, what had I done to make the progress that I had made? So, for example, if we look in my techniques, I don't have 2 techniques here. And, like, I can just unlock that right now. But that fact is something that I do not like this style of game over handling as much as things that are more like Dark Souls or what Hollow Knight does, where it's there's a cost of resources you expended, but there's also the retention of stuff that you've already done, and I prefer not to have to like retread my ground in the sense of remembering what I had done. Yeah, I already read that. So this is an easier sort of game over handling system to incorporate into things. There's no doubt about that, but the cost of it is that it has a way that it plays, and that loss of stuff is something that I personally don't like. You know, I'll put up with it because the game otherwise seems neat, but I would prefer it didn't do that. Oh, right, level up, sure. So, I prefer that they had a solution that doesn't to game over that doesn't function that way. That functions in a more forgiving. Forgiving is not even the right word, but just functions in a different sort of way. Oh. I just got a shard. Fly trap. Place some mocha weed on the ground. See, and the big issue that I have with this sort of game over handling system is it incentivizes excessive backtracking to save points. That's one of the things that I dislike about it. I keep forgetting that I have to aim more forward for these. So reloading saves is basically in general, my least favorite way of handling game over. I understand its uses, but there's the guy that wants me to have a giant hand. Okay. So for now, because I know I don't want to go fight him again, but I'm just absolutely failing at my jumps right now. Let's just poke our heads up here. Yeah, that's the guy who that was probably him. Now, I'm just not going to go through that one door, right? Okay, and this is Curse of the Moon. Okay, let's not go this way. Let's go over here. Those guys are super weak to... Okay, so there's a Morgenstern down this way. Which, okay, I didn't come over here. I think I am safe to go past the... Okay. I'm trying to remember my way around some of this stuff. Go and drink a couple potions. Because it's the door. I can recognize the door. And I don't think it's this one. Got an upgrade to that. Right, and here's the HP up. Oh, hemp. I needed that for some crafting. Okay, this was not the door, it was the next one. Let's read about some of these new demons I've been encountering. The Ghost. An apparition that slows the movement of whomever it touches. Okay. Wow, it resists a lot of things, but super weak to lightning. Oh, so it's weak to lightning, ice, and light. So that's useful. Blood Grinder Knight. A demon knight who deftly wields his spinning blade. And he is weak to lightning, as I kind of figured. He's weak to strike. That must be the bats. The bats must deal strike damage, then. Or at least I imagine. Moko Weed. Predatory grass that snaps at anyone foolish enough to tread on it. Yep. Okay, Barbados is the fearsome marksman who never misses his quarry except when he does. Okay. Plume Parma, a floating pig-like creature with a carnivorous bent. So actually, I should go look at shards. Flytrap. Does it tell me... No, let's just try Flytrap. Okay, I have Bone Toss. Let's try Bone Toss instead. I don't have any manipulative, I don't have any passive, and I don't have any familiar. Okay. So I can do that and... Oh, so I just place one. Okay. Works for me. Okay, so going all the way across here is what I don't want to do. Oh, I will take another level though. Yeah, I'm not going through there. I'm not risking it. Oh, that went down straighter than I was expecting. Okay. Let's just hit up the save point since I'm right near here. Again, I wouldn't necessarily go to the save point, except that's how this game handles game over. It basically says, okay, you're going to go hit up all the save points. Especially since you can't warp stone, homeward bone, whatever they want to call it, out of a boss fight like the fight with what's his face? I'd really like to find a warp chamber. That's what I'd really like to find. I'm gonna go through up here. Wow. That utterly destroyed him. Wow. Let's see, and I already visited this bookshelf. Yeah, that was the... And this is the room full of bats. Oh, there's also a middle path there. Just get laser sorted a bunch. Okay, so I don't know how early I'm supposed to. Wait, what if I put mine right here? Ah. There we go. I want pig spirit. Here, have one. I like how I can use mine to kill the enemy ones. That door is suspicious. It's interesting how they encourage different weapons by some things like that. Okay, so I need a key of some kind to go through there. Let's see. What was I thinking about? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, I was going to read about these frogs. That's what it was. Or toads. A savage amphibian that feasts on human flesh. Okay. They're all so short, which makes them a little obnoxious to try to hit, but here we are. Hey, I just got a something. Release toad. Release a toad in the designated direction. That sounds good. Let's learn how to wait. No. Release toad in the designated direction. That is a deadly toad. That's all I'm saying. I don't trust the Iron Maiden over here. Hi, Jigglypuff. Wow. That was great. I thought that might be the case. Well, I don't have a way past the Iron Maiden right now, as far as I know, so I'm gonna have to head back. I need to go get more potions. Be less bad at this game. One of those two seems like a really good solution to my problem. I think one of them's a little bit more manageable, though. So, do I need to beat Zangetsu? Is that what's going on here? A Fey leaf. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, so this does drop down, but... Okay, that's going to drop down that long shaft, I'm remembering now. Okay. Let's release a frog. Haha! The frog of level ups. Ooh, I got a spiral sword. I need to friggin' use another potion because I am bad at this. I like this encrypted orchid. It's really cool. Rotates like a drill. Spiked mace that somewhat resembles a star, and you are a club. And that's a longsword favored by soldiers. Okay. Let's use this spiral sword. Okay, it has a multi-hit to it. Yeah, okay, this was the okay one. I'm gonna want to head back to town soon, but I want to... let's see what's over this way. Apparently some lethal boots. Yeah, okay, this weapon is way better than it looks initially. It was a friggin' multi-hit nightmare for the enemies. Okay, this is ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to go... I guess if I'm just going back to town, I might as well just pop a waystone.
It's good to see you. What are we transmuting this time?
Well, we can make pizza dough. We might be making pizza dough. Actually, I'm not going to just yet.
I'll go with this.
I want some potions.
I like it.
Gunman's scarf. Right, there's not going to be a thing here I can craft. I know I got a recipe somewhere, but... bunny ears. Wow. Makes you a lot luckier. Ooh. I can make an odachi.
I'll go with this.
Let's go ahead and make this. I don't want to equip it right now, but...
There, all done.
I do think I want to make this.
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
Ooh, I can enhance my fly traps or my summon bat.
Alfred was your master, wasn't he?
Former master. Why?
I don't know. I was just wondering if you remember anything about him that I don't.
Fair enough. As I recall, he was studying ways of drastically slowing down objects. He was a genius, to be quite honest, but I have no respect for that now.
Why not?
Because he fought against sacrificing you right to the final moment, only to change his mind like a coward.
I see. Thank you.
My apologies for dropping the microphone. It's on a thing on the table in front of me, and I accidentally bumped it. Okay, let's go hit up our save point. Let's go see if we can afford some rice. I think it gets sold at the 1 gold. Those are super not worth farming.
I have something new to offer.
That's
What are you
nice.
looking to buy?
Rice, if you have it. Rice seed.
Is this right? Thank you.
I will buy a rice seed. Yeah, that's not worth. I don't need more of those right now. I will go ahead and buy another potion, though.
What are you looking to sell?
Nothing. You do not.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
You purchase things for a friggin' 10th of their value, so no, I don't have anything in enough quantity to be worth selling to you.
Hi, Miriam.
Hello.
So, what'll it be?
So this needs rice. I make pizza dough. Well, what do I do with rice seed?
Johannes, how was it you figured out a way to stop the crystal from corrupting me?
I hate to say it, but I borrowed a bit from Alfred's research.
Right, slowing objects.
He was studying ways to slow down objects. My attempts only worked when I placed Enochian script equivalent to what he chose in the same circular pattern.
I think I understand. Sort of.
Do you now?
I understand that you're far smarter than me.
And a poor teacher, apparently.
Right, okay, so what I want to know is what do I do with a seed of rice? I might be able to use it to make more rice, but I have no idea where. I don't know where there's oh, who are you?
I'm glad me fields are rid of those monsters. But they're in a terrible state. I'll need to replant everything.
Oh, that sounds useful.
What will you grow?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Where are my manners? I'm Harry.
Miriam.
Tell me, Miriam, do you have anything I might be able to grow? Because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest, and you won't even have to lift a finger.
Oh, all right. I'll keep an eye out.
Good. I'll be waiting in the fields.
Okay.
Can you plant this?
Sure, I'll get to work. These things take time to grow.
Okay, so you give it to him. He grows stuff. Hi.
What a bloodbath. We were slaughtered.
Man, that's a lot of lacing.
But you're not like us. You're strong. I saw you fighting.
Oh, it was more luck than skill.
Oh, humble too. My name is Abigail. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, might I ask you a favor? I want to give the dead a proper burial.
Of course.
But that's not going to be possible for some. In the very least, though, I'd like to bury some keepsake for each of them. A Valkyrie like you should have no trouble finding such things.
We're getting some Norse mythology up in here, eh?
Can I count on you? I'll see that you're rewarded.
I'd be happy to do it.
Thank you. Then, let me show you.
In memory of Catherine, bring a memento to Abigail.
Thank you.
Uh,
How are you, Miriam?
Getting by.
Submit tunic? Yes.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward.
Rice!
This is the keepsake I'm looking for.
Right. I'll see if I can find it.
Ah, you want a ring for Caleb, and you'll give me a safe ring.
Thank you. How are you, Miriam?
Here's a ring.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can...
Yep, heard it.
This is the keepsake I'm...
Right. I'll see...
A brigadine, and you'll give me some pizza.
Thank you.
Well, I will accept your quest. I don't have a brigadine. Yes. Yes, they do. Do you have a new quest for me?
Have you learned anything new? Here's what I've turned...
Oh my goodness, you have. Simon. Avenge Dr. Simon's death by killing the demons responsible.
Help Dr. Simon rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Let's see. Sabnox will give me... Avenge Lindsay's neighbor Lisa's death by killing the demons responsible.
Help my neighbor Lisa rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Let's see. Avenge Lindsay's little sister Rosalie's death by killing the demons responsible. Dual hammer times 3.
Help my little sister Rosalie rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my cousin Annette rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Cool. I think I should be able to make...
Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this time?
We are making... some rice?
I'll go
Balls.
with this.
Ooh. Pretty rose on the back.
Great.
Cooked rice ball times 2.
Tell me, what exactly is the Liber Logaeth?
A book written by an alchemist named John Dee. It's written in Enochian script, which is said to be the language of angels.
Like Enoch. I see.
The book has the power to summon good spirits.
But demons are not good spirits.
Power is power. If you can summon good spirits, then all it takes is some changes to the structure of the rite to summon something else entirely.
I suppose that makes sense. You researchers come up with some wild ideas.
Let's see. Where is... There it is. Well, let's go visit the lady who wanted Modis.
Did you bring it?
Yes, have a rice ball.
That's it. How did you know? Oh, I can't wait to try it. Oh, it's delicious.
Save some for me?
I feel a little better. Thank you, miss.
You're welcome. Don't give up. You're going to get through this.
Thorn Whip unlocked.
Is there anything else you'd like to eat?
Yes, actually. But hang it all, I can't remember what it's called.
A lexical gap. When you're missing a word for something.
I'll help you figure it out.
Something irresistible. She says it's round and topped with something gooey and stretchy.
I suppose I'll stick around and wait a little while.
So what you're saying is this game is incentivizing me to go get pizza. Don't play this game hungry, folks. Don't be like me. Play it after lunch. Actually, I'll be doing that in a little bit. Right. I just looked at the recording time. I'm going to end this episode here, because like I've been saying, I'm hungry, I want lunch, and it's high time I do that. So until next time, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.